Hi all, welcome to the channel, welcome to the workshop. Now it's not very often that I do 2 Knight Rider videos in a month, but something's come to my attention that I need to just do a correction on. So when I was doing like a little test fit, in the last video you may remember I had it this way round, and that's because these wires didn't reach to the circuit board. The reason they didn't reach to the circuit board is because I made a mistake. And I bring it to attention because I'm not the only one that's made a mistake. I'm wearing a very appropriate t-shirt because I also noticed that the Wayne on Welder Wayne has also made the same mistake. So I'm guessing some of you guys out there have probably done the same thing. Right back in issue 49, when we assembled this part, we put this bulkhead in. And a lot of people, myself included, have run the wires from the dash out of this slot here. This is not the slot you need to run the wires out. What you need to do is actually run it so that they all run out the bottom and under that bulkhead. Because when we put the console back together, when we finally put this on top of the main console, all the wires run down that central console and sit like that. Now, they will all then run under here, and you'll find that these wires will then reach to the back of the circuit board. Most notably, wire H, which seems to be just the right length for get it to the right area in the circuit board, which is right at the back. So that's the issue. It was back in issue 49, and the instructions I had to go back and check do say in this stage here, which is step 6 in issue 49, and it does say make sure that the wiring is routed over 47A beforehand and secure the 2 assemblies together. So 47A is that bulkhead, as you can see just there. The correction for this, if I can just pull this out. So the way I corrected this, I removed the screw here. I removed the screw just above it there. I know it's black on black and you probably can't see it, just there. So this end was then loose. I was then able to wiggle the wires from this slot here and maneuver them around through the bulkhead here. And then all the wires came out this way, and I have put a little bit of tape on there to secure them together. I did notice also that Wayne has put tape on this and made them quite round. From my little test fit, you don't want to do that. You want to try and keep these wires quite flat, because there's not much space between the bottom of this and the trunking on here, and you've also got wires on there already. So just a couple little notes for that. I know I don't normally do videos just on this camera, but it's probably the easiest way to do it rather than doing lots of cuts and changes, and hopefully you can see what I've done, what I've corrected, and hopefully you guys either have done it correctly or you can see how easy it is to correct it now rather than a later stage when we realise that they're in the wrong place. So that's all left for me to say now. It's thank you for watching. Sorry for the mistake. Sorry if you're going along with me and doing the same mistake. But that's now corrected, and hopefully that's all done and dusted. And I'll see you around.